welcome to Ottopedia. How are you doing today? Alright, having a nice and awesome day. Today we're playing Pathologic 3 at Orange Spot series. You get it up at corner of screen right now. All of the indie games that we play on this channel. And before we jump straight into our game, the Pathologic 3, if you like my videos, please consider liking and subscribing to my channel to support me on my games. And it's all pretty and easy stuff to do. So liking the video, subscribing to the channel. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and maybe writing a comment about anything would you like to say in the comments below. It's all free, it's so simple stuff to support me. These are all free stuff, so let's do it. Anyways, so enough of my rambling. So let's start out the Pathologic 3 game I love a lot. The game is definitely so cool.
I'm Daniel Dankovsky, Bachelor of Medicine. All my life I have been studying death, the greatest boundary holding humanity back. The powers that be were frightened of my search. My lab in the capital was about to be closed. But it cannot be denied that some phenomena might be found only in the strangest, most remote parts of our country. Little towns that are yet to be explored by forward-thinking minds. People accept the supposed imminence of death way too easily. We meekly follow our life's path to it, like cattle to the slaughter. But we shouldn't. My search for immortality has brought me rumors of one, Simon Kane, a supposedly immortal man, living in one such town. He might be just the proof all my theories need. The final patient. I need to find him, or else all my life's work is doomed.
Pathologic games are pretty cool games. They're a little bit weak because of their Russian games. These Russian games are they may be not exactly Russian games, but Afadi Mania. My thoughts, collections, and see the events to a specific day, number on the circle. Okay, what's this? Immortal man, Simon Kane, alleged immortal, lives in this town. Understanding him is only way to save my Tazanika. Choosing Gan Dankowski. Choose real life. Okay, I must find the prototype, the microscope, they're vital. Okay, tells things. Okay, this is the town. There's stuff on the map I don't understand at all. Okay. It's early in the morning. Wake up people into searching theirs. Help me guys then. Okay. beat all customs. No crossbow patrol chase after children. Because the kids have their own thing going, their own empire, you see. I'm not going to mess with it, and if you find someone do it for you, it's your funeral, or rather theirs. Although they wouldn't get a funeral, the tower would simply block them. What tower? You probably head around. You know, if you need shirts or so badly, why don't you go to the points and toast to whatever? Just talk nicely. These skins are magpies. They purchase your linens from the capital bag in exchange for a little colored glass or even just destroy it. Don't hurt them. The kings from the capital had made our town, but no other real people have come there ever since. I was thinking perhaps someone came. So we made up the capital along with everything else. Okay, yeah, sure, I'm just talking to you hard. Okay. Ottopedia, such a serene place. If you want to go in your country, it will be here. Because there's no help at all. Before I'm cognizant, thief you stole shot you that you ripped out and stole it. It now will die without a heart. Hearts, train, I believe. Master worms and long kernel, they have arms, legs, and forehead. And 2 hearts, 1 chest and 1 wives. What principle? Have you seen the war? They're bald. Not just a tip, you're a dummy too, haha. Somebody. Hey, hold on. You need for begging. No need for begging politeness. Won't even tell either way. I did not. It was Jacob. Jacob's taken the heart. Jacob's taken the heart. Go back to big straight space. Was informed of there will be a celebration too. My friends will honor my victory. There is a joy in the corpse of my leaders. from the girls and for me too. I'm not afraid of lawn if he blows up. Not afraid of you, Ryder. I'll get a knife. You get orders, got it? Crazy eyes. Okay, so start with the Ottopedia when I'm through. I've got a quick pneumatic. I just about my condition first. Okay, I open inventory. Okay, head sweet, man. I can be changed with some drugs. Always make me my. I can keep my merciless study of drugs. Okay.
The cinematograph stops.
That heart keeps beating for 40 days, Mom says. Don't fit in there, you won't. You should go, you're still stuck in bed on the mod. 2 lives. It's on the front with the driver waiting where he is. Shoot the heart we do. That's what the boulder told me. Other trees do to do because of where they come is no more. We're wondering and we didn't know why we kept it, why they kept dying with the whole graveyard. They were rust out, they can't go anywhere. Because look, we stole trains hard for yourself and carried necklace and all the trains dead. Oh, this is good. Good towels. I like all man they do. Okay. It was the capital 2 weeks ago.
We're running terribly low on mice, and the mice themselves are a little feeble, lacking in enthusiasm.
Sure, guys, I was listening to Cranks to go to so close. No, Daniel. You have to do is a person that you're filling with and get us use it to get us some work. And Moon Rose and Dad here. And we'll be think go gray. Soon person she dies again. We must get her reason from death. I was collecting tissue samples to determine on set of rigor mortis when I heard a noise. I turned around and holy smokes, soon sting up on the garnish, there was a poker, rasping her throat, and gasped and pulled the alarm lever. Yeah, you forgot the time with animatronic figure to tell him it's wonderful joke on for your birthday. I don't forget I wiped out for my mental atlas. I should do with this to your eyes. Okay, I already told you, but fine, let's get out. You're holding a serum tight, dissipate tuberculosis, miasma. Remember the consumption task force, Kaufman, Grosky, and Einstein. The magnificent gizmo disappears aerosol disinfectant. First you load this prototype. Okay. Nice. Gas should dissipate correctly. Wind, release, and dissipate. Repeat until you retreat. Remember, chlorine will coming while your ore supply of solution finite. One lot is good for 20 uses. Cloth product is stimulant, anesthetic, and a toxin. First thing we need to teach lab assistant best stuff is in the beach cabinets. They should be in here in those beach cabinets. Okay. Evaporate. Residue goes into the prototype, adding routines warm water setup and heat it up. And heat and the open valves. It should be there for 20 uses. Okay. It says a stimulant, anesthetic, and a toxin. Okay. Oh shit! I take this. Oh, I'm sorry.
Venit velociter, rapid nos atrociter,
Your death. You have death eyes. At the end of tunnel, there's a second tunnel. Like a coin from on this age, or a movie strip. Take it, it spins all boring clockwise only. Like a villa or administration. Mr. Malik used the formula and drove out into the window. Okay, so it's down. You pass my belongings into some other gang? Alright, right. You step at sheets, kaleidoscopes, after what happened to that stained glass, no common repair. Something changed it when you look at it. It must give to the crowd plus side and for some long things like that. Car wouldn't give it to anyone. Not before actions or outright, but he was honest. He was weak to give acted order. running down, you'll dig there. Well, if they bought the microscope from Polyhedron, you won't see it again. No use looking there. Try stairways to heaven. To look like time dating to you like work. Dog cards like them. Keep Polyhedron, you won't see it again. No use looking there. Try the stairways to heaven. The dog has like that. They think they look like the Polyhedron. Strand, such a harmless fellow. He was never hurt a fly in his life, and representation to the ribbons like the rest of the many ways. Rude. Do not act rashly. Give Crick to me, I will pick it back in hide, and helps in blood. Dripper come to town, the Claire. Brocked. He was always a wild one. But the Moorish black lies with him. In this step, it was written and making water, the earth with blood. As soon as he got off the train, he went his murder spree. He killed a Jacob Strat, he killed Kirk, he killed the Hawkins buried. He's a monster. I thought I'd come alone, almost alone. I think I'm from a steppe. A golem on his feet of bone that takes from a young wallet plays with someone that needs his eyes to blind him to reality. He arrived on the freight train, took to back to her like a deep night. The freight train was a breaking medicine, sweets and coffee, and so the Reaper must wait in a coffin on the shipwreck, turn away in steppe. Shipwreck who played it with him, now he's hiding from her in a coffin. Okay. Tonight, hear me out, bullet my brag. Okay, I'll bury him and the soup will eat him and drink the savage in his stink. So great. She'll give us Tari. Well, also Tari. She'll give us Ashen Wish. Hardest of the herbs. Ashen Wish, a cruel herb. A bad herb thrives on blood and spite. Okay, your blurs was emptiness. Oh, should have given her body maybe. She didn't have a family. Okay. But they're not going to bury him. They'll discredit him until the Shipnack can recognize what's that. That's what we're trying to do, isn't it, step girl? And say, you don't try to lie to us. Amateur feed, uncanoed, good people. I promise there will be no desecration. We will take his name so it holds sharpness no longer, and they will lower him into the Sook's womb. Everyone will forget him. Forget the murder, click on the which swing way. I know there was a catch. With Tornado, you can just be a person without their name. Okay, nothing else. But he was a wicked man. Returned to some rooms at all. They have anything good to say. They will take the name of Great. What they mean. A touch in our eyes, touching our fingers, the name also away. The one used to call Craig will come and come to the Sultan's deck. They will have no grave, there'll be no many memory of the people. Speak to me no more, your words are poison. What do you think, stranger? Is something will look important, maybe there's some brains to pick it up. to come to this town train such as great death, likes of which has never seen before. Today will be free someday, tomorrow even more so. And if one day the free itself will die without a wish, will die too. That's like that thing. Very. Present for me, he was sober. Stopped in the stomach, got it just like my books. Precise cut. More akin to a surgery than murder. Okay, glowing bones, Lucas believed he's Shabarak. Yeah, the problem is the government blows. As a, I do as a forensic medicine myself. As a sometimes, just this is ridiculous. You have to make a forensic examination of the body to determine the cause and put down the remains. Even so, that's all I can say. Okay, let's go find my microscope. These people are interesting. The locals believe in a Shabanak, a murderous steppe golem in the guise of a woman. It's like I've stayed out of time, not just trolled far from home. Yeah, this is definitely, and the looks of it is interesting. Birdies, gather your hair around the marble nets. We can't have too many coffins. They're important here. Why? I suppose trees aren't many trees in the steppe. Yeah, can't never have too many coffins. Birdies, gather your hair around the marble nest. They're important here. Why? I suppose there aren't many trees in the steppe. Okay. Looks blue shaman. Okay. Expect ordinary girl in a pile behind. I despise hostels and courtroom vultures. One grief. Academy of wisdom.
A fool's tongue is long enough to hang them.
Okay, wouldn't you look at that? A customer, keep walking customer, the surface of equipment only. Okay. Good trying to scan us, better have a look. I've got plenty of shops in town, but a war website can get a real for wholesale. A coffin is the best when you need a chest. Checkpoint guard wouldn't dare to open it up out of respect. It's inhumane. Meanwhile, exploring with hundreds of pairs of Scottish coffin or leather boats, tucks and data free. So you got contraband. You're a tax inspector? Keep your nose out of other people's coffins then. Once someone goes in, who knows what happens? Maybe they die if they don't exist at all. Grief, okay. This town lives on imports, so dwarves keep is a king. Is it conscious of compass not always what I seem? I wonder.
The town dribbles.
Okay, what the hell is that? Getting to mania.
Forgot that there's so much of the world.
You know, actually, I feel like I'm in a pretty part. Okay, what's this? Children, what's this? Okay. Children have rats. Adults have balls. I thought I read about these environments. Steppe areas of confusion. Registration from the capital blood cross for monsters. While a patient dies in the cemetery. Captain descendants smoke belladonna. Okay. Strong fall, stinking tobacco. What's the tobacco here? The world vaccine was driven from about committing cop. He brought medicine on their homes and aided their lives. Please forgive us. Who's Silliarty? He's referring to the post-stroke photo. The bosom of his mother and brother. Because Bostro is dead, I know. Because of Paul's whole life, he didn't know the most beautiful creature. The immortal Bostro was waiting for him. And now he knows Bostro is dead. Bob will find his father's silent corpse. How we can live out of him. It's a funeral caricature. Bostro, the father of all, patronized the people, and the balls died. We asked Turok to bring him back. The silly one I know. The sword didn't beat Bostro. How could she? He's bigger than her, stronger than her. The immortal can be killed. He chooses death himself. We asked Turok to change his mind to come back to us, his children. Oh. All the immortals are one immortal Caricon. For that, all that is always one. Therefore, the immortal is always one. Okay, so this bus truck is Simon Kane. Bus truck part of called Community People's Impulse. How can I explain? We are brides, walk barefoot, so we can always hear his heart. Okay, after his fight. Engine a call, we trust into him, he walked clearly. Rust has soaked to him, I felt rot, scotch on the foot. Quiet, Butterfield, you know nothing. Both straw can die only from gloom. We will cheer him up, feed him, and show him his own joy. I will bring him out rocks his bosom. Then he will remember us and return to us. Lily, your boss is intelligent, but must have some better basis. Mother Butho is a blind, loving mother. The want of the earth, but was stroke only bore us. Watched over us, we lived on his watch. Now the time is without a big order. Azar Hakun, we're blind to the worms now. Mugar Bar. Worms a world, humans a human, is meant to see, to build. The Quran, beholder, what do you see? Town where sacrifice the lamb is a curtain. You say the beholder is Bustrog. I'm kind of any gaze might turn you. Any gaze might turn not to be the Bustrog's gaze. These two can proceed. You haven't looked closely. To go further aggressive celebration. Look at the last horizon to see when the last time. Yeah, the girls are nice. Girls from Ireland suspect that you is curiosity.
Смотри, внем.
What? 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 We're going to get such beautiful moments. They're tied ribbons all over town and in Kent's burns everywhere. Or is this just what steppe smells like? Feelings of curiosity. So blooding is a common condition here. I'd like to study that. Really, a strange phenomenon tends to be found in the medical Look at this animation, Dad. It's a pretty cool animation. I was thinking. Oh, my eyes tight should be holder. That's possible, anatomically speaking, but physiologically, that will traumatize me for the next decade. That's a pretty funny thing. Okay. What was that? I just saw. What did you see, beholder? Okay, I see this. I saw rotten plague miasmas reading from a carcass and some mutations for burning fire. That was tomorrow. That will be yesterday. Was the bull in the square some sort of parable? Symbolic. Thank you for your vision, beholder. You will see more widely than others will remember this. If you see something unexpected, don't be afraid. It's just the eyes adjusting to the current place in time. Keep moving forward. What is this? Lite non dank na panem. I don't know what is that, but I like it. Okay, even this Pokemon has a theater. They're performing Dance of Death or something of short. That. Where is thy cloak? Oh, what the? Okay. This is not good. Shit. I'm simply adjusting climate. I just imagined. Why is she dropping my thoughts? What the? What is this? Perfectly healthy children. What devil am I imagining? Let's have some apathy.
I could use some quiet. As if things are animated.
3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, there you are, finally. I'd have forgotten our arrangement if you're ready. Have you memorized your lines? Of course I did. I always 2 or 3 lines in my mind and I choose one before corresponding. Oh. I don't have time to read the lines, I'm trying. Oh, let's just what lines? I told you, sir. We cannot trust this fool. He's not fit to be our leading man. He stands and stares, forget his lines. I know of other men who play better in their parts. Wait, is this really the guy? Looks about the same, but all feels all wrong. Did our guy wear a coat? This costume is more suited than an antagonist. Okay. I'm more of an anti-hero than an antagonist. I presume you know the difference? That makes you ideal candidate for our anti-production. I'm Mark Immortal, director of the local charity, and you are? Daniel Dankowski, doctor, just arrived from the capital. Magnifico! You see, the actor we've been waiting for has decided to sabotage the rehearsal. You could do a massive Titanic favor by replacing him, even if just for a little while. Okay, of course I would like to. Oh, perfecto! It's simple indeed, natural, unity, reactor, colored lines, and tacit range of mark intention. Well, performance is quite simple. The main character just arrived in a remote town, Quentin stumbles in chorus rehearsal, and which he'll pay to decide. Who knows? Perhaps he'll die at the end. Still the purpose already started, and I will track it against my will. Is that all you have to say? Why do stare like that? I see it in his eyes, his mind looking for a line to mumble. I say again, he's no leading man. He's unfit to even to play villain. At a best, background player, a body. He's standing out to fill the stage. He's the stepped healer's son who wrought to take the role, or that young girl who crawled out of her grave. They have such pathos and such nerve. What does this one have? A coat. Okay, but a prop beneath it. Who are you? And you, what are behind the mask? I am a walking shadow of the slain, a being of words and sad spectre of regret. And that's the heart of our play. Our main character, a doctor and a skeptic, encounters unknown for the first time. He built his whole life around empiricism and scientific inquiry. What he will do when the death addresses him directly? Well, if there's metaphor, we can say it's a metaphor. Play it ambiguously. But wait, I don't want to be a metaphor. I was promised to be true voice of death. What kind of sports really play like this? I couldn't back at it. That's out of it. I'm off metaphor. Okay, it could be. Of course we are acting. You have aptly grasped the key to this play. It's all a game. You are free to go, but remember, game doesn't end until the season. But Mr. Director, I was certain for we choosing right protagonists. Throws of drama class and he must be experienced death in resurrection. Yet he's stuck in prologue. Hear that? You have been preparing for the death fires after sleep. Not in my opinion trains out this such a silent plague. Well then, go on and prove we aren't mistaken about you. Worlds as a stage. Okay, what's this? Grief. Column of bones. Fourth wall breaking. Oh no, this big city immersive theater and fourth wall breaking. Gimmicks infiltrated this place as well. I hope they escape. Okay. Smell of local herbs is overwhelming. Dirty lungs, clear head. Okay. Okay, what's this? If you could travel through time, where would you go? The future or the past? Sure, what to move on. This is really hard. Where should we go? When Simon says days like hopscotch, usually they go one or after another, but sometimes there's two side by side and sometimes we jump backwards. He's grown up to get games. Everyone thinks they're just searching for things, but confused ones. But Grandpa Simon knows how games should be. I bet he could enter the polyhedron. And how should games be? If you went to the whole polyhedron, you understand. Whatever that thing is, I've been told to. I've never seen inside it. My place is with earthly manners, apparently. That's for me. Did you steal my microscope? I did, yeah. But I gave it to Phil. He's over there on the stairwell. You mind go up? Sure. But if it fails, I won't be to nursing you back to help. Medica, Curti Ipsum. Yeah, I know that. Dr. Curio for your side. Okay, what's this? Another these beetles. I'll take it. Oh, this is my microscope here. Well, what is that? Can you see the future? Let me do too. Gimme. Wait your turn, Pipsqueak. Just let me take one look and I'll give it back. Oh, this bunch of bugs and little hairs. It doesn't look like much of a picture. I'm gonna die in Zach's luck. It's not normal, you know. Yeah, but animals might see further though. Oh, it's you. Here's your tingle box that I wasn't sure to just put some new hairs. Maybe that is the future. Like many years, nothing will remain of us on Earth and bugs and hair. It's very sad if you think about it. Well, we also see all different glass pieces inside. Glass is like show the future when you want. Everyone knows that. Grandma said my colleagues sold some things with glass. I've only seen Team Magis and like his place. Why did you steal from Grandpa Simon, you bastard? That's why we studied for it's called justice. What, you don't know, mister? He doesn't know. Spit out, you monster. Where did you get this Team Magie from? What did you do to Simon? It was you, wasn't it? Okay, calm down, boy. Please don't shout. What's going on? What I don't know. Just give him back to someone and let him go in his merry way. He's broken anyhow. He can't see the future at all. No, Grandpa Simon told us what doesn't take effort doesn't deserve effort. If we give him there's nothing in that. Oh, come on, sit. Oh, nice. With his nose up what time is it, so you know what time in hour 2 and 3. Which means you know the future. Oh, you're clever, mister. Right, give us your watch, but show us your tinglements, will ya? We're still curious. Study of the phenomenon of children's breeds their own immortality. The short far-finding implication. This is quite interesting. What is going on here? Wait, what? Okay, trade buy and trade. If I want something to give something in turn, people won't agree on trade if that's probably what I'm asking for. Okay, so I'm gonna give them. I did trade my what? Oh, the capital 2 weeks ago.
It's not love of living that drives us to overcome death.
Please hold on a little. After the inhalation therapy, the felt swelling wound immediately. Chief, finally, where have you been? The woman you rescued from the morgue is conscious, but she might not stay that way. She is still very weak. It's amazing she's standing on her guys. Step aside. Step aside with me for a moment. I checked the motor course about it. What mentioned her description was declared dead last night. I'm not claiming it does, but imagine for a second. Now let's take to the facts. I spoke orderly on duty last night. He also confirms that our subject shows no signs of life, and Platon himself was there when she woke up. We can't miss this opportunity. Unfortunately, the subject is having trouble speaking. All that time in the gas, we can hear voice. Arranged her because my grains and performed inhalation therapy, but you understand I can contract this extensive into here. Shame the person account could point us in the right direction. On examination of her personal belongings, she came to more with items. Okay, we'll take a look, cheek. Coco, okay. Hey, do you remember me? In Bachelor of Medicine, Donald Donkowski, head of Pathologic laboratory. Last night, I've seen you from a serious gas leak. The man with dead eyes. I'm just a researcher. Okay. Look at her eyes. I died. The tunnel after tunnel. Husband left him to go off the wedding ring. Okay. Papers. I accept all risk and waive all claims. The description of the treatment is vague, something about novel drugs. Content formed from the experimental at our institute. Okay. Herbs. Morphine tourniquet. Severe pain. Reading is a bit easier, but talking still difficult. Okay, disease affects reasonably stamps, which organ is affected. Tissue samples are placed on slides and assistant ensure the slides are correctly supplied. Okay. Samples under the microscope. Okay. organ is affected. Partition has been found. Okay, we have found a partition. Okay, I got an examination. Cool. The skin is seriously damaged. I suspect due to contract with the gas. Likely same for a rise in mucosal borns. What's this? Pale and ground, looks exhausted. Simple points to leukemia. Okay, chests. Oh wait, what? Burning, redness, tough, rough injection. Seems like she had an allergic reaction. She signed a consent form from the experiment treatment at Institute. Okay. Okay, this inspection. This is cool. Let's look at her back. Okay, look at this. Okay, the skin is seriously damaged. I suspect to have to contract with the gas. Okay, there's some mucosal burns here. Look at this redness. Okay. Burning redness, a rough injection. Okay. Let's look at her arms. Okay, bruising from repeated injections. These consequences of attempted resurrection, morphine. She did have some with her. Yeah, the probably after. What's this? Okay. Repeated injections from breaking her bruises. Let's look at her. Thorax. The skin is damaged. Look at this. There's nothing in here. Okay, legs are worse. Wait, what's this? Okay, it's still a damage of skin. Mucosal burn. Okay, let's go. Okay. Everything is finished, actually. Almost resurrected woman has a late-stage leukemia and her injections make on the body. No, not this one. Weakened system, couldn't handle the heavy dose of medication. Apparent that, I think this is morphine overdose. Suffering weights and no subject this time is called to diagnosis even its primary. She had a leukemia.
Why do they continue to normalize death?
Good light on the case, love to jump. Mistake. The subject had been marked due to negligence. She was not actually died yet, but a coincidence and a country for factory robbed her. So does that mean she wasn't dead after all? What did you? Dan, what is your microscope is aiming for? Doesn't show you the future, doesn't read that. Just a tour, really. Alright, if we can see the future in glass, then we got the importance after all.
Enough.
details, Bachelor. Street kids stealing your microscope is an amusing anecdote, but it's not the crime we sat down to discuss 2 hours ago.
Okay, what's happening? Inspector of the special committee. He was sent to inspect of my criminal negligence. Suppose they didn't save a town in east of the country where a plague break out. I didn't even try apparently. He's luring me into a trap. He's full of intentionally failed slaughter. He's not interested in the truth but wanted the downfall of Bachelor Dunkowski. He's my enemy.
Staying at home, waiting, counting minutes.
I'm an anecdote, but it's not a crime we set to discuss 2 hours ago. 2 hours and 15 ago, to be extra focused on instant what's important. But yes, when I was in town, now you can't every steak. What's next? You chopped carrots and put some words. When I exposition, it makes the except of recounting of your little fingers every twitch. The beginning doesn't interest me. My concern is the ending, the result, the finale. As for your backstory, your genesis, it's all for that in the case file. Shall we read it? Let's see where it is. The ministerial inspection of your lab. Tanescate, playing with every symptom of all times. Instead, you dashed off to cross country to a backwater town to bring might be described as. Let's see your fantasies aside for a moment. The important part is that you fled from this investigation, and this town had an outbreak of some sort of fever the scientific committee has no knowledge of. As the luck would have it, you were the only medical professional on site. Accurate so far? Okay. On the third day, town's leaders gathered in town hall to form an emergency command to fight the epidemic. And what was the town outcomes go and what could have spent the town in that day? Was that your lips trembling? Did I unsettle you? You're right to feel ashamed. Instead of fulfilling your Hippocratic oath and leading fight against the plague, you were engaged in what? Come on. You know where you're going to. It says, I tried to flee the town. On the fourth day, the town lost its water supply. They required a hospital, but the one person who could set it up, what was he doing? Tell me, Dunkowski, where did you spend the fourth and fifth days? Come to the evening of the fourth day, doctor from the capital attempted to flee, dying town on a cargo train like a rat. He was caught and jailed. They were remanded as the plague ravaged the town. I admit it. I find even act of reading about it is repugnant. Escape, not flight. Tanica was destroyed back in the capital. Escaped to know the principal truth. Was that? When I come to town, I found Simon Kane, the immortal man who had been all my hopes was dead. He died under mysterious circumstances a few hours before my arrival. Simon Kane's nature, a mystery of immortality and death. That's the most important thing happening in this little town. And to me, I can just rely to you to understand you almost immersed yourself in details, taking the full picture. Oh, I'm changing stuff. Some kids at the primary center. Oh, you were twisting it. You were writing the past. Where did I lie, actually? Point it out. Then tell me a warm vision of events. How did it all happen? No tricks. Leave aside your stories for children and microscopes. I'm tired of repeating myself. I'm interested in the ending, not the beginning. Count everything whenever order I tell you to. In the 6th step, plague destroyed the town. So if you would be so kind to explain what we're doing on the 5th day, were you really so indifferent to the plights of the people around you? Plate got out. Logic 3. That's how you open a game, you fellas. That's how you open a game. So I am actually in jail. Okay, so anyway guys, I think this is it. So if you like the game for yourself, check it out for yourself if you like it. So thanks for watching. I hope to see you next time. Have a good day. Goodbye.